Who's seen
300
Minecraft?
million in 3 days.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
It's Minecraft. It's a big video game franchise, but I saw the trailer today and I thought, if I'd watched this 4 months ago, I might have hate watched it on purpose, but I'm glad I didn't, because now people who said it was shit and now it's done successfully are now like, oh, you know what? I think I've just seen something over there, which I'm going to go and pop into the shops for a minute. I'll see you later. Bye.
No, but the people that say it's shit, they still maintain it's shit. I mean,
the reviews for this are awful, Ian. The reviews are still terrible, but the kids are still going out to see it. So,
because it's a huge game, isn't it? Kids, my nieces play it.
My son has no interest in this movie. He thinks it looks terrible, and he's a huge Minecraft player. He saw this first trailer and thought it was awful, so he doesn't care. But still, there's a ton of people going out to see this.
It's good though, because the cinemas now are kind of full. Because of this. So I want the cinema to survive, really, the truth.
Mm-hmm. So my son can't wait to see this movie, and I said it looks terrible, and he's like, "Oh, Dad, you will hate it. Don't even bother. I have no doubt." And he's like, he knows it's going to be a crappy movie, but he said something about the vibe of sitting inside of Minecraft. He just wants to go. So I figure I've seen pictures of the theaters, and it's all kids, like. Their parents aren't even suffering through. They're dropping them off.
Yeah,
this is elsewhere.
Jamalama, Wrench, Wolfspot. I'm just happy for the theaters.
Yeah, spot on. Absolutely.
Yes. This is just one long meme. That's all this movie is. It is just an extended meme for 2 hours, however long it is. That's it. And so I don't see this getting multiple views. I don't see people heading back to the theaters a lot for second and third weekends. But it made plenty on its first weekend. I'm sure it's going to do well.
Hasn't times changed, right? Because look at the cast, okay? Right, if you went back, I don't know, to the 80s. So who's this woman on the left?
I have no idea.
Right, now, I would say I would don't
made for me.
Right, I don't want to be cruel, but she's not very good looking. If you went back to the 80s, that black woman would be awesome. She'd have like curves and everything, and
fit as fuck.
She's checking off. She's checking off several boxes so they can put Jason Momoa in there.
Whereas in the Police Academy films, you had Marion Ramsey as the whispering policewoman, but you knew who she was.
Yeah,
straight away.
Yep.
And R.I.P. to her, by the way.
Yeah,
she was so funny, man.
And is that a kid on the right? The second to right. That's
the two on the right are both younger kids. Yeah.
So look, the young woman there, right on the extreme right. I mean, what is
far
she wearing?
Far right.
Why is she wearing? Do you know what I mean? This is how far we've gone further away from what people really want to see.
Well, kids, clearly somebody wants to see this. I don't think anybody's claiming it's a good movie, but hey, it did better than the Mario movie first week.
I like the Mario movie.
Is anybody going to go see this? Kung Fu going to go see it?
I think because I'm taking a bit of a swing in how I approach my content now on YouTube. Yes, I'm going to go and watch it at my local Cineworld probably on Wednesday in the morning, and then I'll talk about it on my channel. I like Jeremy Jones. I'll make it a 3-minute video.
Is that Wandsworth Cineworld?
That'll be the one.
That's the one I go to as well.
We should meet up at some point then.
Maybe.
Listen, I'm old. I don't have many years left. I'm not going to waste them.
Man, what?
I want a recording of Mega Geek watching the Minecraft movie.
You just heard me snoring.
Yeah, go on, schedule it. Yeah, do a live meetup. Indeed. Okay. So we are all genuinely pleased for the theaters. Yes.
No, they're not theaters. They're cinemas over here. What's wrong with you, Ian?
Cinemas. Is this enough? Is this enough to make up for the first 3 months of the year and what are going to possibly be very big bombs over the summer? Like, is one really hit movie enough to make up for what the theaters are having to go through and put up with?
Well,
they're cinemas.
Yeah.
Yes, cinemas.
Well, the thing with Minecraft, I predict it's going to make $1 billion before Superman comes out. Yeah, I think it will. It's got those legs. So if it does, it's going to send out a big message to other studios. Right? Okay, what can we do? Because Superman has a very big advertising campaign coming out in the next few months, leading up to July the 11th, I think it is.
Yeah.
Or it comes out. So yeah, it's
I've
going to be
seen
like a
some of
cross
it,
between
actually.
Oppenheimer and Barbie. They're going to do that with
Maybe.
Superman.
I've seen
They're
I've
not
seen
gonna
some
do
of the
that.
advertisements.
Impossible.
It's another shot of him putting his boots on, and then another shot of him taking his boots off while the world's crumbling behind him. That's probably
We said last year, whoever came up with the Barbenheimer in the agency earned their money.
they did.
Yeah.
They did indeed.
Genius. Yeah.
Genius.
Genius. It wasn't the studios, apparently. It was a third party design agency who came up with that. So
I heard they're trying to do that with Fantastic Four and Superman. I don't. Well, hey, they always take away the wrong lesson.
Yeah,
But they
the thing
can't-
with the Barbenheimer stuff, it was a kind of a revenge against Christopher Nolan, because it was because Barbie's a Warner Brothers film, right?
I don't know.
yes.
Yeah, so that because Nolan used to work for Warner's for many years,
Yep.
that was them getting back at him. And to be honest, Oppenheimer was just a very bloated film from Nolan, who wants to be
Yeah.
so much like Michael Mann.
It
if I had
bombed
to
in
go
Japan,
to
apparently.
Barbie, I would watch for Ryan Gosling's performance. He was just absolutely hilarious because he's the actual MVP of that film.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need chicks. I'm just going to do things on my own. He tried to bring equality back with the Kens with the Barbies, but they weren't seeing it that way. I thought, you know what? You lot are bitches.
Did you enjoy Ncuti Gatwa's performance?
Who?
Just don't go
I know who
there.
you're talking about. Yeah,
I do
Lincoln
do
on
like I do like how they advertised Barbie and they had the boxes in the cinema so you can go and take a picture. of
Yeah,
the
brilliant.
boxes. That was terrific. That was a great idea. Absolutely terrific idea.
I
don't
do
know
think
what
there
they do
was.
for Superman. Maybe they're gonna have a box where you're putting your boot on or something like that for Superman. I don't know.
Here you go, folks. One for the Brits. Nomi the Navi thought Barbenheimer was a cheap beer from Aldi.
I do think Barbie was somewhat of an odd create where kind of people saw what they wanted to see in it. Particularly that speech, women saw, I don't know, they saw Susan B. Anthony shouting on the steps of the Capitol, where most guys just saw like a cringy woman screaming in the kitchen. So I do think Barbie was open to a wide array of interpretations.
Not to
It's not
mention
for
at
me.
the end, she's getting a vagina.
Well, I'm in favor of that.
And on Margot Robbie, yep, I'm queuing up.
I support that. And I do want to say I am rooting for WB. I'm glad the Minecraft movie did good, not just for theaters. We've lost already so many of our historic American studios. And, Zaslav is like the only guy who's not pushing this
Okay.
woke stuff on us. So.
How many times have we said on this channel we all have soft spots for Warner Brothers? Growing up in the 80s, they had the best movies.
They did. They did.
I will
Oh.
say though, with their video game division at Warner Brothers, they are still pushing the woke stuff and they're doing it more and more. So I don't know why Zaslav doesn't get in there and wrenches them out like the Terminator did to poor Bill Paxton in the first Terminator. That's what Zaslav wears the sunglasses even at night. He should be going in there and ripping everything out.
The thing
Yeah,
about
well-
Warner Brothers is that they have different sections and they have different people that's in charge of those sections. Even though he's in charge of Warner Brothers fully, maybe he doesn't have the power to actually do anything to stop them.
That's
Who
a
knows
shame.
how
No.
it's all,
Okay.
how it's
Well-
all arranged? I don't know.
And remember, J.K. Rowling, I have a feeling they could take a huge bath on Harry Potter. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the moment I see Harry Potter's dad and Sirius
Uncle
try to
Black?
string up a black Snape on the tree, like
Listen, that's my nickname on a Sunday night.
We're being told to move along. Too much Jack Black's beer gut.
okay,
Sidestep. Okay.
I support.
Minecraft movie. This was before we got the figures. It's set to debut with 260 million worldwide? Biggest opening day in Hollywood. Sorry, biggest opening day for a Hollywood film in 2025 in China. Biggest opening day in 2025 in UK and Spain. Biggest opening weekend. More importantly, in Poland.
Well,
Pretty good, isn't it?
Because, folks, in Poland, it all matters.
this had a 150 budget, so if it comes in at 300 this weekend, it will have gotten a long way to making it back its money. So that means that everything going forward is profit, which is going to be big for them.
It says here, box office, a Minecraft movie strikes gold with record-shattering 157 million US launch.
Domestic.
Yeah.
The 157 is domestic. It's going to be around 305. And
and
worldwide.
it has a nice split there, slightly skewed toward domestic.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
So, gentlemen, I've got to echo the sentiment. Might not be made for us, this film, but the theaters are lapping it up.
Yep.
They might get repeat customers, they might not, but either way, those arenas are filled out. Cha-ching, popcorn, cha-ching. It's all there.
Yeah. Are the popcorn buckets big for this one? They have to have popcorn buckets, right? You couldn't do a Minecraft movie and not have a.
Is it square? Is it a square bucket?
Yeah, I guess a popcorn box or a popcorn
like a waste
cube.
paper.
The popcorn bucket that I saw was a sheep.
Oh,
That was the only one.
Yeah.
That was the only one that I saw. But I think some of the others have like some like blocky TNT things or something, or like chests. Every theater has different stuff. So,
But don't forget, Microsoft, this is their property. So I wonder what kind of deal they worked out with Warner Brothers.
And on that bombshell,
no idea.
borderline stream killer. Is it called a Minecraft movie?
Yes.
a Minecraft movie, not the Minecraft movie.
Debuts on CinemaScore with B+. Is that good or bad?
Bad.
B+ is okay, not great.
B
B minus is bad.
Yeah, I would say B+ isn't. Yeah, it's borderline not okay. Like it's. But yeah, it's better than a B or a B-, obviously. Yeah.
But shockingly,
I mean, the reviews are bad. Nobody.
The reviews for it are awful. Yeah, if you look at some of the, different things like Metacritic, the average of scores from reviewers is a 47, and then the mixed the user scores is actually a 5.5.
I bet the TikToks on this are going to be phenomenal. Though.
Oh yeah, I guess this is an hour and a half long, 2 hour long meme. That's all this is.
Is it genuinely 5.5?
Yes, it is on Metacritic. Yeah, the user scores are 5.5.
Is there some kind of copyright infringement?
Take them down for that.
Okay, let's do the next one then. This was
Are we still on this?
Yeah. Debuts with 53 on Rotten Tomatoes. That was the first day the embargo was out. 53. So whatever.
because shock horror, it doesn't have ideology embedded into it. If it did, it would have scored more.
Probably.
The live action Minecraft, get sick of saying it, got the biggest domestic pubes.
Well, I'm sorry.
A lot of pubes.
You were looking at
Pubes.
Jack Black's face, and you just thought
Pubes, facial pubes.
Oh, they're finally making a comeback. Okay.
I shaved all my
those-
facial pubes off today. 10.5 mil
Thanks for sharing.
domestic previews. That's pretty good. Biggest ever for a video
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Is it the power of Jack Black, do we think?
Oh God, no.
No. It's the power of Minecraft.
Exactly. Yeah.
The name is bigger than the stars.
So now the theaters are okay, but I feel bad for all those waxing salons that are going to go out of
Oh,
business.
yeah.
Tough crowd
Yeah.
tonight. Tough crowd.
Yeah.
Okay, have we finished with Minecraft?
Oh yeah. It was just
Yeah.
Jack Black is literally the reason my son has no interest in
Okay.
seeing it because he doesn't. He's like,
Do we-
ew, Jack
Okay,
Black.
predictions for next week. Then we'll move on. So it's going to do well, isn't it? Second week, boys. What do you think?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I think it'll be middling on the second week. I think there's not going to be a
Holidays
lot of
coming up
return
as well.
views.
Holidays coming up as well. Yeah, for the kids.
It'll do better than Snow White.
Oh yes, it's going to do a lot better.
Already
than Snow
has.
White. It's already beat probably Snow White's whole run.
I predict a 62% fall off, which isn't terrible.
Oh,